to invest more importantly in our relationship with you. As Lord, we commit this new investment to you. We pray that, Lord, you may lead and guide this institution, the leadership, the management, and even anyone else, Lord, who is involved in one way or the other, including our clients, to the glory and honor of your name. We worship you, we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen.
Let's appreciate the man of God with a round of applause. Thank you so much for that, Evangelist. We absolutely appreciate you. Thank you also for reminding us that it is important to sow. It's important also just to invest. It's important to be keen on that also and to invest in ourselves. So thank you for that word. We absolutely appreciate you. Fanaka at 7 years. And why I'm saying that is because we've seen definitely God's favor from where we originally started to where we are now. But even before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge and appreciate the presence of the CEC, Ministry of Lands, Energy and Urban Development at Machakos County. We have the privilege and the honor of having Mr. Philip Mutua Kilonzo. Let's appreciate him with a round of applause. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. We are proud to be associated with you. Fanaka at 7, and we see the journey on how it has been. One of the things that we appreciate is that Fanaka is, and I'm confident to say, the leading provider when it comes to real estate solutions. It has the future of the clients in mind. And one of the values that I like about Fanaka is that they are client-centric. They are credible. They have the backbone of integrity, accountability, and innovation. If you need any advice on how you can be able to procure a prime land and how you can be able to better your future, Fanaka is the team that you can be able to work with. I'm also glad to see a former employee when I started my career in banking more than 10 years ago, seated right here, Philip. And Philip has a passion when it comes to property finance. Glad to see him here. And just seeing a mentor being part of Fanaka actually says a lot on a personal note, right? So one of the things that you can be guaranteed is that the objective is to give quality management services, all right? And it is controlled and managed with a professional manner. They understand all types of property, commercial, residential, and also in the industrial space. So if you're seated here and you're wondering, who can I talk to, who can I walk this journey with, Fanaka are the ones to do that. And we are celebrating Fanaka at 7. Not just Fanaka at 7, but we are also celebrating how Fanaka has been able to grow to the point where we have the Fanaka Wema Foundation. That is key focus is also to give to the less fortunate, and we are glad and honored to be associated with this. 7 years of hard work, but it did not start 7 years ago. And we appreciate the man who is behind Fanaka Real Estate. As we celebrate Fanaka at 7, as we celebrate the branch that we are opening here at Long Mombasa Road, as we celebrate the foundation that has been set up, and also as we celebrate the many things that Fanaka has been able to do in terms of property acquisition, in terms of guidance on the same, and how you can be able to seek further financing and talking to the likes of Philip. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud and honored to call upon a leader, a strategist, an entrepreneur par excellence, the man behind Fanaka Real Estate, the man who does it so well. He leads by example. He goes before everyone else and makes sure that he's able to grow a brand, and a brand that is well known in the property sector. Ladies and gentlemen, help me appreciate with a warm round of applause the CEO, Fanaka Real Estate, Mr. Moses Mureithi Kihunji, as he comes to open the floor for us.
It's such a great day. Good morning, all of you. So our CEC, Machakos County, in charge of lands and urbanization, karibu sana. And I'm also seeing a lot of stakeholders, partners, people who we have worked together through the journey, our clients, investors, the media, karibuni sana, and feel at home. So it's such a great day for us as Fanaka, going by the fact that we are celebrating our 7 years. And we have managed to really commit to the vision that we had. And us coming to this side of Mombasa Road is one way or the other ensuring that we are creating that board and coming closer to our people who want to invest in these sites and who again are instead interested in having something in this great county of Machakos. And Machakos County, as one of the places being the bedroom of Nairobi County, has really been a lucrative area, going by its proximity, and more so, which I want really to congratulate the county officials in terms of documentation. There is no place, I think, you'll have a registry that is able to be as efficient as what we have seen at Machakos County. The processes in terms of approvals, we really congratulate them, and we believe we'll continue in the same direction. So we are also waiting for the Deputy Governor, who will be here in a few. He's the one who will be gracing the occasion as the chief guest. And as we wait for him, I would also want to invite some of our friends and partners who we have been together so that they can also be able to echo something in relation to today's event. So I want to start with the MD, that is MD Cabs Credit, Mr. Robert. I'm seeing he's here, so that he can give his remarks. Karibu sana, Mr. Robert. Yeah.
I think I'm audible. Nashanga peke yake hanisikii. So, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here at Tanaka at 7. I think I was here at Tanaka at 5. And in 2 years, I think we've seen a great milestone. Now, 7 is a number, as I was reflecting Tanaka at 7. But maybe you put in your mind and try to apply it maybe in your businesses or in life as you grow. In the Bible, it is marked by the fact that God rested on the 7th day. Sindio? So I hope we are not celebrating Fanaka at 7 so that we stop growing and then we rest and we don't do anything else. Now, the number 7, for those who do some investments, it's also related to retirement. It is said that if you do your investment well, when you are young and growing, you should make sure that 7% of what you invest, you can be able to withdraw 7% from your income until you retire. That will be able to cover to settle the whole of your retirement. So 7 is a great number. I'm delighted to be celebrating Tanaka at 7. I've seen the brand work from the baby steps. I keep reminding the CEO of a certain name he had crafted for the company. I think I was still there. Is it 2016? 2016 when this brand was conceived. So I'm glad that I'm still here. We walked the journey. We've been, you people have supported our brand, to our stakeholders for quite some time, I think 5 years now. And I think we're still going to walk the journey together. I believe they should not mark the rest, that should be a start. We should look at this number 7 kama mwanzo wa kijana akianza class 1 in Kenya, so it's supposed to be class, at the age of 7. So I believe the CEO, as we see the big brand here, as we celebrate the success, I believe, as he shares with me, he sees a child that has a long way to go, a child that is starting to crawl, and I believe going by that guidance, Fanaka is just starting. As we celebrate Fanaka at 10, I believe we are going to see wonders. So congratulations to Fanaka, the Fanaka staff. I've always visited your offices, and one remark I've noted is that Fanaka staffs are always happy. I'm yet to understand that I believe the CEO must be doing something. And as the elder has mentioned, I think this is one of the companies where people enjoy where they work there. Last time I saw them in the waters, in fact you mentioned Dubai. I think you must have mistaken, should be these people. They were somewhere. Anyway, congratulations to Fanaka. And I'm sure you people are going far. And we are glad to say we're journey together.
Pige makofi Bwana Robert. Siwezi sema mengi kuhusu Robert, but he's a business partner, but also he has been afraid. Actually we come from the same village, lakini alinipata huko. Ama mimi nilikupata huko. Yeah. So we've been to campus together. Na he runs a credit firm by the name Caps Credit. Asante sana. So over time, that is 1 year ago, we were also able to come up with another, expanding our portfolio in terms of charity work. And we came up with Fanaka Wema Foundation. So Fanaka Wema Foundation, basically, we started it to ensure that it works on 3 pillars. One of them is in terms of eradication of poverty, by ensuring that we are participating in those programs that can help to elevate the communities where we are and far and wide. And also when it comes to education, supporting the less privileged, that's another pillar. And also focusing on the environment, going by the fact that we're in the real estate sector. And in the real estate sector, huko ndio unapata maneno kama ya the environment, how do we keep it clean? How do we also ensure that we keep it also green? So Fanaka Wema Foundation has been at least having 1 to 2 events per month. So for the last 1 year, since we inaugurated it last year, around July, we have managed so far to do 12 events. That is going to children's homes, supporting less privileged, and ensuring that we are participating in the community towards making our environment better and green. And on that regard, we have the privilege of one of the beneficiaries of Fanaka Wema. That is another institution that is doing some great work in terms of ensuring that watoto wanasoma. Sijui kama mmesikia watoto wasome initiative. Yeah. So we have the privilege of having their CEO, that is Bwana Nyoro, in our midst. And I would also want to invite him to make his few remarks. We have been with him during the journey. Na najua kuna mawili matatu anaweza ongea kuhusu Fanaka. Asante. Karibu Bwana Nyoro.
Hello, how are you? All protocols observed. Good morning. My name is Ndongo Nyaro, and I'm a friend of Fanaka. And my friend said here that we are always happy people. And indeed that is very true. Every time I meet them, I feel like we have known each other for so many years. but I think that is their unique selling skills. Because if they meet you as a client with that warm smile, you feel like you are the right place. And indeed, like Bwana Moses has said, Affecto Foundation has been a beneficiary of the good work of Fanaka Foundation, Fanaka Wema Foundation. We didn't need to do a lot of introduction, but I think they were attracted to what we do at our organization, and they felt the need to bring blessings to our organization. And I don't know whether it is right for me to say this, but at Fanaka Wema, we only needed to introduce ourselves once. And since then, all we do is that we receive a text from Mercy, and they ask, when can we come to bring our check so that watoto waendelee kusoma? And this has been happening term after another. And we are very grateful, Mr. Moses. Fanaka itself, not Fanaka Wema, Fanaka Real Estate. There is so much that you have been able to do without even shouting, without even letting everybody know that you're there. But how you do your work is what has been your selling point. And I think your work has made even customers be your greatest marketers. And we are happy to identify ourselves with you. We are happy to identify with your success. And we believe, even with this growth, celebrating 7 years and having a third baby coming, I know it's an opportunity for you even to impact more and more. You're able to grow many others. And I am happy also, Bwana Moses, that you're not just growing as Fanaka, you're not just growing as your staff, you're not just growing with clients, but you're also growing with everyone. And that is why Fanaka Wema came along, so that even the underserved feel part of your growth. So we are happy to be here. We are happy to celebrate with you. And on behalf of the greater Affecto family, and I did come along, Bwana Moses, I always say that it's good for me to show you the good work that you have been doing to support within Affecto. I walk around with them so that they see where the support comes from. So I had just stand and wave. This is our girl Alice, one of our beneficiaries at Affecto. Then we also have Alice, is our student at Kenyatta University, third year economics and statistics. Then we have another one here. Her name is Eunice. Eunice is second year JKUAT, studying telecommunications engineering. And many more are coming along because of the beautiful support that you are getting from Fanaka Wema and Fanaka Real Estate. So thank you so much for having us, and I wish you all the best, even as you keep growing. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Ndongo Nyoro. Let's appreciate him one more time. We also need to acknowledge that he has the head of state commendation that was given to him. Thank you for the fantastic work that you are doing also through Affecto Foundation and also for the young people who have been impacted. Through Fanaka Wema, we have a beneficiary of Fanaka, that is Mama Pendo, who are also here. And they have set up here, Mama Pendo. If I can also just call them to the front. Mama Pendo. Mama Pendo is a beneficiary of the Fanaka Wema Foundation. Let's appreciate them with a round of applause. And through the initiative, ladies and gentlemen, we have a child who has been named after Fanaka. So there's baby Fanaka, who is also here. Mas, is Baby Fanaka here? Yes, yes, Baby Fanaka. Can you imagine? Let's appreciate him with a round of applause. This is Mama Pendo. Mama Pendo is a beneficiary of the Fanaka Wema Foundation. Asante sana, job well done. Unataka kusalimia watu?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Liuba Mteshi, but they call me Mama Pendo. That's what my girls call me. I run a rescue center for teenage girls who are victims of rape and child sexual abuse. And my main vision was to empower these girls by taking them to school. And I would say it was a real struggle to maintain my children in school. I currently have a total of 26 young girls and 25 young babies. So at a point I have my girls in school and I also have the children to the girls going to school. So as I was struggling one day, God made ways, our path meet with Fanaka. And through Fanaka I have 12 girls in secondary schools who are being catered for by Fanaka Wema Foundation. I am so grateful, and it just happened that the moment we met with Fanaka, one of my girls was expectant, and she delivered when they were, it was a day after they had just come and settled that problem. You know, when you are at that point, you are like struggling, you really need these girls in school, you don't know what to do, and somebody just comes in and just sets that out. And then the following day, you have a baby being born in your institution, and it's a baby boy. And because of that, in just appreciating Fanaka for the great things they have done in our lives, we named one of our babies Baby Fanaka. He is called Royal Fanaka. And when Mercy said that Fanaka was celebrating 7 years, I felt it is worth, because also Baby Fanaka was celebrating 1 year old a week ago. So we are here to celebrate Fanaka with our baby Fanaka. Thank you so much, Fanaka, for being a great help to Wings of Hope. We really appreciate, and we pray that God will guide us and lead us so that we can be of help to these great children. God bless you. You can see before me are 2 of my girls, and they will soon be going to school because we take them to school 6 months after delivery. So these ones will soon be joining to school, and we are just with them here to represent the girls at Wings of Hope. They'll just say hi, and then we'll leave. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Jane Katungwa. My baby is called Heather Waridi. Welcome.
Hi guys, my name is Frida. I'm happy to be here.
Thanks everyone.
Asante sana. Let's appreciate Mama Pendo with a round of applause. It's good to see Baby Fanaka there, but also most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate the Fanaka Wema Foundation with a warm round of applause. Such a celebration. At this point, I'd like to just request all of us if we can all rise to our feet. All rise. I know we've been seated for a while. There's so much celebration. Seeing Mama Pendo, seeing the rescue center, seeing what we are part of is quite a celebration. Now, this is what I want. Very nice. Forward and back, forward and back. And then I want you to put your hands like this. And then I want you to start clicking. And then you connect your shoulders with it. It's like a bit of a bounce. And then I want you to do this. I want you to go down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Secondly, this is your phone, all right? If you can do this with me, okay? This is your phone. You put it down and up. When you need real estate solutions, you call Fanaka, all right? To be part of Fanaka Wema Foundation, you can give them a call, all right? So this is down and up and down and up, all right? And then finally, if you're part of Fanaka, you know that they will get you all the way from the bottom and make sure that you're going to be on top. And how do we do that? We take it from the bottom and up. Do it one more time. Bottom and up. Fantastic. They usually say that this is best done with what? With music, isn't it? All right, DJ Twende Kazi. Move your knees there. them back. Hands go here. Start clicking. Start clicking. Just click. And click. Alright. Sorry, when you go down, and up. The person standing next to you, tell them you're the best dancer in Fanaka. Turn to someone else, tell them reconsider your career, reconsider your career. You can do something else. We can have our seats, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. My, oh my. One thing that struck me about Ndongo Nyoro is him being a change maker, you know, Affecto CEO, Watoto Wasome ambassador. It is a rare gem, Mr. Ndongo, to see a man passionate about the young lives like that. May God continue to bless you and keep you and expand your territories. Okay, so our next speaker, ladies and gentlemen, even as we prepare for the next speaker, let me see by a show of hands, how many would say that they want to be part of the Fanaka Wema Foundation? I've heard about it, I've not been part of it, I've not really keenly followed through, but how many are saying that they want to be, by a show of hands? Let me see that. All right, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if we can all be upstanding as we appreciate and welcome the presence of the Deputy Governor, Machakos County, His Excellency Honorable Francis Mwangangi Kilonzo. A round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Asante sana. We appreciate you. We honor you. Karibu sana. Yes, you may have your seats. Even as we proceed, I'd like to call upon a fourth-generation entrepreneur who is passionate about small business development and investment, and he runs a company that is an award-winning digital and enterprise development service provider with presence in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Zimbabwe, Zambia, South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, and Ethiopia. Is currently the CEO at Business Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, help me appreciate Tony Mello. Tony Mello, are you here? Tony Mello. Tony is not here. Okay, that is quite okay. So we'll just proceed with the program. First of all, also, once again, I'd like to appreciate and acknowledge the presence of our CEO, who is right here, CEO of Fanaka Real Estate. We had introduced him earlier, but he is a man who is part of this real estate enterprise, the Fanaka Wema Foundation, and definitely we've been able to have quite a lot of growth in the real estate industry, courtesy of our CEO, Mr. Moses Morethi. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me appreciate our CEO one more time as he comes to speak to us and guide us as we celebrate Fanaka at 7. Makofi tafadhali. 7 years of success to 70 more plus years.
So our chief guest, the Deputy Governor of Machakos, Honorable Francis Mwangangi, our CEC, Philip Mutua Kilonzo, CEC for Lands and Urbanization in Machakos County, our invited guests, stakeholders, partners, clients, investors, and all protocols observed. Karibuni sana. So today is such a great day that we are launching our Mombasa Road plant. And at the same time, we are also celebrating our 7 years of existence. And if I look back to the time we started, that is 2016, at a tiny office back in Roy, growing from having 1 staff to having today more than 50 staff. Hiyo ni kazi ya Mungu, ama sivyo? We thank God for that. And from onset, the vision that we had as a company was to ensure that we make it affordable and also efficient for people and Kenyans in diaspora, both locally, to own property within Nairobi metropolis. That's why we started with areas along Kagudo Road. And so far, in areas such as Kabulu, Joska, Mala, and Kantafu, we have managed to do more than 70 projects. And in those 70 projects, we have managed to give out more than 6,000 titles, which we celebrate as a company. Our success along Kagudo Road brought us to having an interest also on the side of Vika Road. And 3 years ago, we set an office on that side. At Vika Road, we have been having products in Doiro, in Juja Farm, along Kenyatta Road. And so far, we have managed to give out titles, about 600 of them. And the best thing about Fanaka basically is in identifying strategic places for investment. You find that most of the clients that invest with us, these are return clients. These are people who have seen value. After some time, they come back and they ask us, do you have something else? Because of that, it is why we have come to this side of Mombasa Road. And we believe Mombasa Road provides a great opportunity for investors. We have identified one locality, that is Katani area. And Katani is just 10 kilometers off Mombasa Road, just behind JKIA. And in terms of accessibility, with the coming up of the express highway, it has made it much easier that from the project to get into the CBD, you only take about 25 to 30 minutes. Its ability along Mombasa Road is making Machakos County become a lucrative area in terms of investing. And I believe because I've seen our partners here, NCBA is here, I've seen Equity Bank, they are here, I believe we'll be able to work together to make it easier for our people to get mortgages so that they can take advantage of those investment opportunities that we are having. Fanaka Real Estate, over time, has expanded its portfolio just by the way you have seen people who have benefited out of our foundation. So we expanded our portfolio by opening a foundation that is helping us to also work with the community. So it's not just about business, it's not just about investment. We make sure that where we go, if at all there is no water, we ensure we connect the water to our projects. And in the same process, the locals are also able to benefit. In the case of Katani project, we are able to do a connection of pipe water about a kilometer away, and it has also brought some progress to the community surrounding. Because mwenye alikuwa labda anapata shida kuconnect maji, imekuwa easier kwake. We also come in hand in terms of doing the roads to ensure that all the roads are all weather, so that even when it is raining, you are also able to access your place. And I believe hapa tutasaidiana sana with the county government to ensure that when it comes to the infrastructure, saa zile mko na road zenyu pale, mnatusaidia na sisi tunaweka mafuta, tunatengenezea watu barabara. Ama sivyo, bwana governor? So we'll work hard in hard to assist each other in making sure that we're able to improve the welfare of the communities where we have projects. And also through the Fanaka Wema Foundation, we work towards ensuring that the 3 pillars that we focus on in terms of eradication of poverty and also supporting needy students, we also bring the same services to this great county of Machakos. So in the area of collaboration, we as Fanaka Real Estate will continue collaborating with the community in ensuring the public goods are put in order. Because of the projects that we are planning to have along this Mombasa Road, that has necessitated the need for our offices to be closer to where the properties are, so that it eases the processes in terms of logistics, in terms of documentation. You are able to be served from near where you are investing. That is one thing we are working on. And again, when it comes to spreading around Nairobi metropolis. We'll ensure we don't stop here. We ensure the same kind of values we have brought, the same kind of investment opportunities we have provided our people in various places. We replicate here, and we also continuously replicate to other places within Nairobi metropolis. This would not have been possible if it was not for the dedication of our staff. Moving from one staff to the number we are talking about, 50-something, and again, and this is also a challenge to the people that we have brought for this branch. The office is big. We have brought 5 staff, but the office has a capacity of 15 people. So it is also upon them to continuously work hard to ensure that they also create opportunities for employment, so that at least as the company is growing, it is also able to also bring on board more and more youth. So I thank the Fanaka fraternity, Palimko. Tujipige makofi. And I believe we'll be able to continuously replicate what we have done in other places. So I want to close on there so that at least I give the chance to the other speakers. I believe our deputy has a very tight schedule. So I want to invite the CEC, that is CEC Large Urban Development in Machakos County, so that he can give his remarks and also invite our chief guest. Karibu sana, Bwana Philip.
Good morning everybody. Najua mimi ni mwanasiasa kwa hivyo mtanisalimia mkisalimia mimi. So my name is Philip Kilonzo, Philip Mutua Kilonzo. I'm the CCM. That is the minister, the equivalent of a minister in the government of Machakos. I'm the minister for lands, urban development, housing, and energy. Okay? It's really been a pleasure. For the few minutes I've sat here, I think I've witnessed in my spirit that I am amongst people who are going places. This is no ordinary meeting. And I really feel, I wish I had more time to stay here. It's a beautiful place, Your Excellency. So, to Your Excellency, then, the Deputy Governor of Machakos County, to the MD, Fanaka, to the friends of Fanaka and Fanaka fraternity in general, good morning. As I've just begun by saying this is a beautiful place to be in, I want to say a few things I've discovered here. You know, I always tell myself every place I go, it's an opportunity for learning. And I believe that's a good spirit. Everywhere you go, try and learn something. Because God never sends you anywhere to just go and be idle. There's something you're supposed to learn. The first thing I've learned here is that Your Excellency, these people have the fear of God in them. Since I came, you know, they even had a session for a pastor who preached to us actually. That shows that you value God. That is one reason I'm telling you, you are going places. You are going far. The second one I've observed is that this is not just a company. Fanaka is not just a company. I believe this is an institution. Because institutions don't just focus on what their mandate is. They also try to widen out and benefit the entire society. I've seen your CSR element. I've seen baby Fanaka. My God, that touched my heart, honestly. That is something, the God we are talking about, the God whom you have invited in your ministry. If you want God to intervene, you deal with those individuals who are vulnerable in society. Yaani ukitaka Mungu aingilie kwa mambo yako, wewe jihusishe na watu ambao hawajiwezi kabisa. My God, you see the Bible says he is their father. He is the father of the orphan, he is the father of the widow, and he is, I believe, he is the God of the vulnerable. So if you are dealing with those in society, definitely God must, he has no choice. He must intervene in your case. So Fanaka, you are going far again because you are also doing something beautiful for the community around you. All right? Thirdly, you see, in every place, there are spirits which are in operation. Unaendanga tu mahali unasikiza, unaangalia, si kama wewe kama mimi. You feel, you can sense, because we see, we have conscience as human beings. Your conscience is supposed, or is able to connect with the environment where you are. And you are supposed, actually, you are able to make some judgments. So what are the spirits which I have had in my conscience, or which I've witnessed within me, are in this place? There's a spirit of prosperity. There's a spirit of peace. Kama mnanielewa, my friend, I am describing the atmosphere where I am, and I told you I'm a learning being. I always try to learn. I have witnessed the spirit of togetherness, of unity, which is very rare in many other places. So in general, because of time, Kanaka, you are on the right footing. MD, you are on the right footing. You have God on your side. I believe you are going to places. Now, as far as I'm concerned as the minister, I'm not Machakos County now, I'm the Minister for Lands, because Machakos County is here. I can't talk on behalf of the government because serikali iko na mwenyewe. Lakini mimi kama waziri wa lands, I promise you my full support. When it comes to approvals, we try and make sure that we get them in time, and you are a witness that we don't waste time on that element. And if there's any other help you would like,
7 years in operation. I want to commend you as a person. 7 years of growth. You as a person, as the captain of the company, if you are not a nice guy, you are not an effective person, chances are high, this company could have started and it goes under, just like many others before you who have done. Congratulations for that growth and for leading the company in the right direction. We wish you well as the county government. And finally, now that the Minister of Land and Urban Development is here, there's something we need to do. This is very serious. You can imagine so many people have been conned of their land because of fakeness, and so many people, so many land grabbers
title. We don't collaborate with anybody out there to go and make another one fake to con our people. That will scare away investors like Panaka. So in this case, as a county government, and because our governor and the county government of Machakos are working so closely well with the national government, we can take that advantage to protect our people. Because if one case of theft, particularly land grabbing, happens in Mavoko, and I know there are several, it means so many people and potential persons and organizations will be scared from investing in this particular part.
We have very good partners in the name of the two leading parties.
They've grown with us and they are like you. That is very good. I'm very happy, and that is why I want to be part of your good and reliable customers. For those very many words, I want to wish you well. I hope one day, one time, we will stand here or elsewhere and celebrate maybe 14th year of progress, prosperity, and growth. That's very good. So the message from Our Excellency's government and ourselves is we are with you and we will work with you, we will partner with you. That is the message. And we are very happy that you are expanding within this county after having an office along Kangundo Road. I wish the national government can do the famous, is it Komarok, Tala, Kangundo, Mwala Highway, so that you can also expand going to Kangundo and going to Mwala, because that is where the world is moving towards. As much as we are moving towards Mombasa Road, that area can be opened by easy movement of persons, goods, and services. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. And I want to pass my apologies to the CEO, company, and the invited guests. They were supposed to be here by 10. That was not the case, because there are so many things. And even the minister, I'm sure for those who have interest in politics and what happens, we have a certain meeting somewhere in Yata. That's where he is going.
to join our boss. He has a uniform. Huh? And myself, I have to represent Her Excellency somewhere. Then from there, I'm rushing to airport all the way to Mombasa for other county business. Nyinyi mnachapa siasa alafu mnaniengenje. Sawa sawa, hiyo si mbaya. So, bwana CEO, it's not that I want to exit. This is a very nice function with very good people, and I would have wished to stay and interact with these partners of yours. We see what else we can do. Because if I can invest through you, that is also a more confidence to your bank. So I'm trying to justify why I will have to chase him away. Because by now he is supposed to be seated somewhere at Kalonzo's farm. You know what we have in Machakos is the county government here is formed by the party Wiper. So lazima bozi akiwa pande hiyo, sisi wote tukue pande hiyo. So for those many, please, when you see us leave, please understand, because I have to represent my boss. Ndege iwezi ningojea, I have that timeline. So please, mtakuelewa tu. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana. Makofi tafadhali once again for our Deputy Governor, Machakos County. Can all be upstanding one more time to appreciate him. Makofi once again. Asante. All right. In the interest of time, we want to go into the cake cutting. This is celebrating 7 years of Panaka, and we want to also introduce our new Gateway Mall branch. At this point, I would like to call our CEO of Panaka, please, Mr. Moses, if you can come on stage.
Our BBM is here, and the Panaka team will be able to assist in this cake cutting celebration. Wapi makofi ya Panaka tafadhali. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. Picha ingine, makofi ya mwisho tafadhali. Thank you very much. Asante sana. Our executives, asante sana. You may have your seats. Thank you very much. There is a gift that is being given from Panaka to our Deputy Governor here in Machakos.
Asante sana. Deputy Governor, there is a gift for you, courtesy of Panaka. Ndio wanaifungua sasa hivi. Just to appreciate you. Yes, it's a lovely portrait of Honorable Francis Mwangangi, Deputy Governor, Machakos County, courtesy of Panaka. Beautifully done.
All right, so now we would like to proceed to the next part of the program. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, we're not done with the program just yet. Just yet. Yes, evangelists will need to join the rest.
Great. So we want to do a dual celebration. I know there is the ribbon being cut there, but also I would like to just call upon the CEO at Carbs Credit. One of the things that I have come to just learn and research from him is that there are three things that stand out from the CEO at Carbs Credit is that he is a leader, he is very good and has an expertise in business advice and most importantly, economics. So financial economics with a key focus on economics and finance. Please.
Robert Kuria, Makofi tafadhali, would like to call you on stage, please. If you join us on stage. And I also want to invite Mr. Ndongo Nyoro, HSC, tafadhali, if you can come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, for us who are here, please, I'd like to request us if we can all rise. If we can all rise. Okay. Our two distinguished guests here are the ones who are going to lead us. We want to go into a countdown just to celebrate, also together with the other team. Fanaka is at 7, and the new branch that is being opened here at Gateway Mall, we want to celebrate that. All right, DJ, if you can give me the drum rolls. And now I want us to count together from 10 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Now, as we are still standing, this is what I want us to do, all right? I want you to stretch out. First of all, I want you to put your hands up like this. Great. Wiggle your fingers a bit. And then I want you to pump up your hands. Pump your hands up. I'd like to invite two bold ladies from Fanaka who can come and join me on stage. Lovely ladies in blue, two of them. N is open, N is open. All right? Yes. Fantastic. And are the top salespeople because they're very good in sales. Eh? No shy. You know this world doesn't need a shy person. All right? Thank you very much. Join me here. Make sure that you're all spaced out well. Okay, fantastic. So we put our hands up like this. Wiggle our fingers. And then I want you to start pumping your hands. Pump it up. Pump it up. And then as you pump it up, I want you to move your waist like this. Pump it up. Pump it up. Yes. Ladies, don't go too hard. Pump it up. Okay, and then I want you to stretch your left hand. And then your right. Shoulder, waist, and hand this side. Right? Then stretch your left. Your right, your shoulder, to the waist, and then we turn. We're going clockwise. So we're looking at the back like this. And then you stretch your left, your right, your shoulder, to the left, the waist, and then we turn. Fantastic. And then the left, the right, the shoulder to the waist, and turn. Sasa unaniangalia, si ndio? Fantastic. Twende pamoja. Ladies, let us just face the lovely banners as we celebrate Fanaka at 7. Twende kazi. Pull up. Twende kazi basi, nipe yope basi. One time, one last one. Turn to the person standing next to you and tell them, I'm the best dancer in Machakos County. Turn to someone else and tell them, itafikia Deputy Governor. Aya basi. We want to do the Fanaka wave, all right? It's a wave that we have created. It's been running for 7 years. As the Deputy Governor has said, another 70 years and 70 years plus. Tuko tayari? Give a high five to the person standing next to you. Tell them, why will change career? Help me appreciate the Fanaka ladies right here. Asante sana. Thank you very much. DJ tupatie mziki. You may have your seats as you enjoy. your snacks. Asante.
Manzi, ukipata chance ya kutesa, ukipata chance ya kumbaika samba, na unambaiwea kazi panaka. Manzi, tulisema ni kuinvest, alafu kisa invest ni kuspe. Na mimi mtu asikaniulize bila na spend, okay? But past things, past. Nisikie past things, acha tusikie watu wa kinjimu. Past things past kwako ni which ukipata ndo. Let's say for example nimekupeka pipe million hivi. Past things past. Priority list yako inakaa au?
Buy an LX 250H.
Na mimi ukininima lift. Tunapandiza maputa ama ni au? Acha tusikie ladies. Hello Masi.
Hi.
Ukipata ka pipe msai, priority list yako inakaa au?
Okay, priorities yangu nitanunua shamba Katani. Katani.
Wait, Katani kuna masamba? Hiyo utanipeleka na land hapo ipo, okay? Otherwise guys, I'm happy to acha niongee na sauti yangu ile real, acha. Sindio, kidogo tuko serious kidogo. Manze, I'm so proud to be part of this family. Sindio manze? 7 years, it's not a joke. Sindio? Wangapi huanza na wanaanguka na mwaka ya kwanza? Wangapi wanaanza na wanaanguka na mwaka ya pili? Si ni wengi? Lakini we are here as Fanaka family being successful for more than 5 years. It's not a joke, si ndio? Hata ngapa ungangana 5 years, imagine. Alafu tunapata mtu alitucheza, tunamtoa kwa kiti after 5 years. Nyinyi nani amewatoa kwa kiti? Hakuna, si ndio? Manze, I'm so proud to be here. I'm so happy. Njua naangalia ile pande naona the most important part of the shughuli. Lakini guys, mine is just to say I'm happy, okay? Alafu funny thing, I just celebrated my birthday 2 years ago. So nika leo ndo naweka sherehe vizuri at least with Fanaka celebrating. Tesa the fullest. Na ukinunua kasamba, nunua mahali at least ukojua au njachezwa. Title lead ni lendi. Si tunaambiwa ati oh ngonje 7 years we are still sinjui tunapuatana na huu. Nunua mahali uko shu. Juu embu niambie umenunua kasamba 10 acres. Alafu after 5 years mtu anatoka Ndumbai anakaa kuanza kuweka mawe hapa, unamuuliza we mojo ni watu na ndugu kwa samba ya mimi, anatoa kataito samba ya you which. Embu imagine how painful is that? Kwa hivyo tununue mali tuko shu. Na tuko shu wapi kazi pana aka. Ni where there? Embu uliza ngeukia mojo wako muulize unambai where there? Unambai kwa kampuni which that? Ni mawatu those unandu. Man, ukimbai huko unatuplopoka, okay? Hatuwezi kupesa sapi hipo, alafu anze kutuanguza ukienda sinjui kumbai huko. Alafu the next time uko kwa koti, oh man, nilinunua samba nikapata ndini ya mtu. Oh sinjui ati andi hapo pana kuanga kwa church. Oh sinjui hiyo ni nglao ya shule. Ni mawatu those. Is it necessary andi? Is there need ya kuzinda ukizunguzana na maofisi huku? Kuna nini? Hakuna nini kama Panaka hii? Panaka. Sasa andi tuapeleze tusimame. Na ndai tupinge zile clubs za kuzuka, okay? Lakini sahi Panaka ilianza somewhere ikapanda, okay? So na ndai tuanze from 1 to 7,
then we clap plum 7 to 1. Okay, mkolendi. Mkolendi, tuende kazi. Tuende DJ. Sunipe hapo kambiti kanaweza clap hapa, nipe. Tuanze tunaanza 1 up to 7, okay? 1 1 2 London. 1 2 3 up. Kwa sababu Aya, we go. London. Wait. Mnanipelo wae. Kwani hamkufanya mathematics ama ni what? Tumesema tuna start plum 1 to 7, then plum 7 to 1. Simple like MBCR. Ngeukia moli wako muulize ni watu those una count how? Tuanze tena, si ndio? Alafu tukimalizia ladies mnipe li sapi, okay? Tuende men, tuende. From 1 to 7, then from 7 to 1. London. Thank you guys. Up and to the fullest. Na ukipata chance ya kutesa alafu usinjikazie maisoke. Usikuwa na kapa epso, useme acha ni sepe pozo ndakula so. Kula so upulaie life to the pool. Alafu kula pozo sepe so, okay? Thank you guys. I'm very happy for you.
Hello, with everybody for you.
Wapi makofi Bena Lines, Benoma Lines. Benoma Lines, please. For all of us, tafadhali, just go to TikTok, go to Instagram, go to Facebook. You can search Bena Wama Lines. His content is there. Follow, subscribe, share, reshare. Na tutatesa, na tutapulaia, na tutakula maisha. Kabisa sana. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the very end of our program. Before we release you for our cocktails, I would like to call our counsel, our lawyer, the man who understands the legal workings of Fanaka, the man that we trust with the legal framework that is here at Fanaka. Ladies and gentlemen, help me appreciate with a warm round of applause Mr. Lawrence Gashanja as he comes to give us the vote of thanks and close for us. Wakili wetu. Wapi makofi ya wakili? Yes. Senior counsel huyu, upcoming Attorney General. Cheza na yeye bana. Asante.
Asante sana Ebo MC Bwana Ian. The CEO of Vector Foundation, Ndongo Nyoro, HSC, our clients, our employees, and all protocols observed. Good morning. We want to thank God for today. It has been a successful day. We want to applaud everyone who made any contribution. We also want to give thanks to the CEO in his absence because of what he has done. Of course, it has been a journey, and that is why we are here. I have actually worked with him, and I can tell you of how committed he is to his work. Asante sana. I also want to give thanks to our partners. You can see Robert Kuria, Caps. He has always been there for us, even as employees and for the organization. I cannot also forget to give thanks to Mr. Ndero here from Equity, and even the representative of NCBA, Mr. Philip Omondi, Asante Sana, and many other people who, of course, made it to come here today and to attend this great event. Asante for making it a success. We also have the service providers, of course the MC, the DJ, even the preacher who preached. Of course the word was good and we enjoyed it. So asanteni sana. the entire Fanaka fraternity, we can't leave it behind. Because also an event to be as great as it is today, it means that they also did a lot of work. Asanteni sana. So I want to be very brief for anyone that I haven't mentioned. Know that we really appreciate. All I can do is to ask God to bless you, and I wish you a good day. Asanteni.
Asante. Makofi ya wakili tafadhali. Thank you, Mr. Lawrence Kashanja. Asante sana. And to close off with a word of prayer and one remark, I would like to call upon Wamboi Wamwangi to come, a famous YouTuber, to come and close for us with a word of prayer and just one remark. Is she here? Wamboi Wamwangi yako hapa? Mtu anasikianga jina naruka. All right, let's appreciate Wamboi Wamwangi. She comes with a round of applause. Karibu sana Wamboi, we are glad to have you here. Asante, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Hi everyone. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. I'm Wamboi Mwangi, I'm a YouTuber. I'm so happy to be part of Fanaka Real Estate. Tunafanya kazi pale YouTube. We deal with the human interest stories, gender-based violence, na vitu mingi sana tunafanya pale YouTube. And we thank God that Fanaka came on board, and we really appreciate. Tuko na mtu anaitwa Jose na ako hapa. Jose, come say hi, and then Jose, come say hi. And then atatufungia na maombi. Kwa Wakorino there is a time okay, I don't know how to put it, but allow me to bless him, and then he prays for us because ako hapa na siwezi nipita. Sawa sawa? All right, thank you guys.
Hi, I'm Joseph Washoki. It's nice being here. I'm part of the production team covering this event. Na juu niliambiwa tufunge na maombi, that is what I will do. Okay, let us bow down. Our God, we come before you, is wonderful. Owning you, God, worshiping you, God, lifting your own name high. God, we do say thank you for this wonderful event that has placed us with God. And whoever it has come to an end, God, is not going to depart with God. Let us depart well and have peace with God. And God will meet another time with God. We will lift our holy name high and glorify you, God. And in the mighty name of Jesus, we pray and believe. Amen.
Right. All right, even as we break, ladies and gentlemen, please, I'd like to appreciate one lady who has been very instrumental into the planning and the execution of this day and this program. Please, I'll ask her just to rise.